Hey there, this is Create with Nomysh, and today we have Dyana. So Dyana, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I am a celebrity makeup artist and content creator. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York, and
Woo!
I've lived pretty much everywhere, LA, Austin, and now Charleston. So,
Awesome. So obviously you've transitioned from being a celebrity makeup artist and then
right.
working with brands and
Hmm.
marketing as well. So how would you say, like, in your experience, like with like the creative industry, like what has your approach been in that
Okay.
transition?
Well, like I said earlier, I feel like I've been doing at least the influencer part for my entire career because when I was doing a lot of celebrity makeup, if there was a brand that I wanted to try or stock my kit, I would basically we called it pimping your portfolio, and what I mean by that is basically you're telling the brand like I'm doing this so and so celebrities hair or makeup or whatever, and if they like it, you get to tell your audience that this celebrity likes it. So it's kind of like a free endorsement, which they would pay millions for.
Mm,
So it's a lot easier for them to
yeah.
just give me their products. When the whole influencer thing started, I was like, wait a second, I've been doing that for a bit. So it kind of was a natural transition. I mean, I was moving around a lot. I didn't have the same base that I had in New York or, contacts that I had in LA. So I was like, okay, I don't want to give up what I do, but what's like a cute little
Hmm.
pivot so I can still do what I'm good at. And then, Instagram, TikTok, short form video. I was like, okay, I can still do my
Hmm.
makeup, but now I can approach brands and say, okay, I want to try your products, and this is why I'd be really good at promoting them. So that was just, I mean, it
Mm.
was kind of a really turning the page next transition.
For our smaller creators just starting out, they have a brand that comes to them. It's like, hey, I got this cream that I want you to try and make a
Hmm.
video about and, a review video about. So obviously you have this brand that's coming to you and you have your own identity, you have your own
Hmm.
style. How do you go about managing that and how do you go about creating stuff for these brands?
Okay. So my first step is always going to be to research the product. So I know what I'm talking about. I sound authentic in camera. You never want to sound like you're reading from a script or from their website or
Hmm.
whatever. Make sure you use the product. Unless it's an unboxing, then you could be like, oh, wow, I had no idea this was in here. How amazing is this? I do a lot of those. People love unboxing videos. It's Christmas every day.
Totally.
But if all I'm
Yeah.
getting is an eye cream, there's no reason to unbox that, right? So they want to see a before after. They want to see what the results are when you use it. That's only your
Hmm.
first step. You're not done. You haven't even started yet. Okay, so you're researching the brand, you're using the product, you know what you're going to say. Now it's
Hmm.
filming day, now it's content day. So you're going to have to make
Hmm.
sure you film it and get enough footage because do you know how many times I've submitted stuff where they're like, well, we don't know if we like that hook, or can you maybe have done
Hmm.
it from this angle? You want to have your butt covered. So make sure you have
Hmm.
enough footage, and then
Hmm.
CapCut should pay me for this. But then get yourself to CapCut. Whatever
Yeah.
editing software you use. I love CapCut. They have templates for when I'm in a bind and I don't know what to do. It'll help you with transitions. It's also helped
Hmm.
me because let's say like I might have this happens every day. I'll have 8 minutes of
Hmm.
footage. Ain't nobody gonna watch an 8 minute video. You're not that entertaining. No.
Hmm.
You've got to make that video. Now I've got to edit that video from 8 minutes down
Hmm.
to, let's say, 40 seconds, 30 seconds,
Hmm.
1 minute. So
Hmm.
I would definitely say get yourself some good editing software, get really comfortable with it. And that's the thing, too. The more comfortable I got with editing, the better
Hmm.
my videos were looking.
Hmm.
And the better you're going to present to your audience. So
Hmm.
do your research, learn the product, use the product, film it, edit it.
Hmm.
Now, also, there's reaching out to other creators, because I call it lubing up the algorithm. You want to make sure that your audience is ready for your post, to receive that post. So you want to make sure
Uh-huh.
that when you post, you've got everyone lined up and going like, "Oh wow, I was waiting for this. This is awesome." So you're getting that feedback. Without that feedback from your audience,
Mm,
you have nothing. You know,
mm.
so
That engagement. You need that
absolutely,
engagement.
absolutely, engagement is everything, and consistency, but mostly
Hmm.
engagement. I may take a brand, and if I'm not liking it, I'm either giving that product back or I'm not taking their money, but I'm going to tell you straight. Like I've done
Mm,
things where I'm like, okay, you tell me if you think this works. I'm not going to slam the brand, but I'm going to let you know that I wasn't that crazy about this product. So maybe you're not going to want to rush out and buy it.
I
But
love
if I
that.
love a product, believe me, you're going to know it because I've done my research. I know everything about this brand. I know everything about this product. If it says that it does a certain thing, it's depuffing your eyes or whatever, I'm going to show you. Yes, it does. It's not just the unboxing. Everyone loves the
Mm.
unboxings because they want to see what they're going to get. But if all you're going to get is one bottle of eye cream, why am I unboxing that? You know what I mean? I'm going to show it.
Hmm.
I'm going to use it for like 2 weeks. I'm going to show you a before after. I'm going to make sure that that works so that I can tell you to go and buy it. Because otherwise, you lose trust in your audience. And
Absolutely.
once you lose trust, you lose followers. That's
Hmm.
the name of the game, you know?
Yep. Yep. That's perfect. I love that. Yeah. I think that's so true, right? Like that's how, and as from my perspective, yeah, right. Like I come from an advertising background. So to me, advertising is just something that should die.
We
Right?
did pretty
It really
fast.
should. I really think it should be more influencers. It's got to be creators who are very authentic with their brand and authentic with their
Yeah.
audiences, who connect and who are like, hey, this is an honest review. I'm not, whatever I got, but I don't give a crap, right? Like I'm
Right.
gonna tell it to you
I'll
straight.
tell you what. um, the videos where I'm telling you whatever you do, don't buy this, it's crap. They do so much better
Of course.
than the ones where I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a game changer. Nobody wants to hear that because they think you're full of crap. But when
Yeah.
I'm telling you, oh my God, this thing broke me out, stay away, or,
Mm.
like, yeah, those are the ones that are going to blow up because that's what people want. They want the honesty. And they know if
Mm-hmm.
you're telling them not to use a product, they want to know why. So you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, don't do this. They're like, tell me more, as opposed to you're glowing about this. And it's like, oh, it's so
Mm.
amazing. Like, come on, girl.
But I think like for someone like you who has that balance, right?
Mhm.
That's like it would still make the one that you give a glowing review for like, oh, okay, but I know her,
Right.
right? Like you talked about your audience and how like how engaged they are, right?
Right.
And how much engagement you get. So like if I saw like 4 videos of you being like, this sucks, this is not that good, I don't know, man, try it on your own, but I don't like it.
Right.
And then you come in hard with like, hey, this is just amazing. I'm much more likely to believe you,
Oh,
right? And
yeah.
like that's
And I
and
mean,
that's the
and
beauty.
even with the ones, if I'm slamming it, I'm still kind of letting you make your own decision about it. You know what I mean? And
Right. Yeah.
I did one recently, and I'm not gonna again, I'm not gonna name names, but if you go on my Instagram feed, you'll know exactly where it is. It was for a lip mask, and it was supposed
Mm,
to look like you had lip injections. Now, I'm not a big fan of lip injections at all. Some people can
sure.
do it and look really beautiful. Some people do it and they look like a blowfish. Like I've seen some real horror stories. So I'm not about to go and get my lips done. But if you give
Mm.
me a lip mask that's going to make my lips pouty and juicy looking, I'm going to try it. Sure, why not? I'm a girl. So I get this lip mask and I put it
Yeah.
on and I'm like, I'm gonna do this with you because I don't know if it works, So I'm on camera doing it legit with you, and I'm like, okay, all right, fam, let me pause for 15 minutes and let this do its magic. And then I come back 15 minutes later and I'm ripping the mask off on camera, and I'm like, that was an epic fail. So I'm just like, cap or fact, you tell me. What do you think? And half the people were like, oh my God, your upper lip
Yeah.
looks so much bigger. And I'm like, No, don't. No, don't. Not at all. You know? And then there's people that are like, oh, thank you for saving me, $15 on a lip
Yeah,
mask that doesn't work, like,
absolutely.
so it is mixed reviews. And I like that because I
Hmm.
don't care if it's good or bad. All I care about is you're engaged with me. And we
Absolutely.
have a conversation going now because now
Hmm.
I get to answer you back and now you're asking
Hmm.
questions as opposed to me doing a makeup tutorial and someone's like that looks really pretty. What do I got nothing with that. I got thank you.
Thank you. You just got
Thank
a
you,
heart.
girl.
Heart that. Yeah, exactly. Just heart that. It's like moving
Smiley face
on.
emoji, thank you.
Yeah.
But now, like, if I got something else going, we're having a conversation. That means
Absolutely.
my audience and I are connecting, and
Hmm.
that's what's important.
Hmm. Well, this has been really engaging.
Thank you.
So thank you for
Thank
that.
you, smiley face emoji.
Thank you. I should have left a bad review and then we could have had a longer conversation here. But thank you so much to Anna for joining us
Thank you.
with on Create with Nomish, and thank you and have a good day.
Thank you so much. It was awesome.
Thank you. Bye.